Why are some homes selling fast while others are sitting on the market? Hi, Diana here with your monthly real estate market update. If you've been wondering whether this is a good time to sell, the short answer is yes, but not with overpricing, bad photos, and 2021 expectations. Before we get into the local numbers, let's talk about the economy for a second, because real estate doesn't just wake up and make decisions on its own. California is in this weird, slow growth, high cost phase right now. Unemployment is sitting in the mid 5% range, and economists expect the state to stay a little sluggish through 2026 before things improve. And then, of course, there are interest rates. Higher mortgage rates have made buyers way more sensitive to monthly payments, which means they're pickier, more cautious, and far less interested in overpaying for a home that was priced with pure optimism. 30-year mortgage rates are hovering in the low to mid 6% range, and most forecasts expect them to stay stuck there, roughly 6.3% to 6.6% through the summer, rather than dropping dramatically. So buyers are still around, but they're really price sensitive. Interest rates are still affecting affordability, which means buyers are far more payment sensitive than they used to be. That doesn't mean buyers have disappeared. It means that they're more sensitive, more selective, more analytical, and much less willing to overpay. So what does that mean for sellers? It means strategy matters more than ever. Homes can still sell well, but pricing, preparation, and presentation are doing much more of the heavy lifting than they did during the frenzy years. Now let's talk about the numbers, starting with Orange County. Over the last 3 months, the median sale price has been about $1.2 million, up roughly 3.9% from the same period last year. Homes are selling in about 31 to 35 days, which shows demand is still strong, even with elevated rates. Active inventory has climbed seasonally, but some recent reporting also shows new listings are down 24% year over year, which is helping prevent supply from getting too loose. Orange County is still a strong seller's market. If a home is priced right, prepared well, and marketed correctly, then buyers are still out there. But if a seller comes out overpriced, the market is not going to overlook it. It's going to ignore it and then force a price reduction later. Now let's move over to Riverside County. The median sale price has been about $613,000, down roughly 1.2% year over year in recent Redfin data. Even so, homes are still selling very close to list price, with sale to list ratios around 98.5% to 99.3% in local reporting. Market time generally falls in the 40 to 60 day range, so sellers still have opportunity, but buyers have more negotiating room than they do in Orange County. That means Riverside sellers need to be sharper from day one. The homes that win are the ones that show well, feel move-in ready, and hit the market at a number buyers can justify to both their lender and their spouse. Now let's zoom in on Corona, because Corona sits in a really important middle ground position. Corona is still considered a seller's market in current reporting. Homes are generally selling at around 98.7% near full asking price. Current sources also show that buyers are still active, but again, much more careful than they were during the peak conditions. For Corona sellers, this is not a market to test an ambitious number and hope for the best. This is a market to look sharp, price smart, and create urgency early. Because once a listing sits, buyers start assuming something is wrong, even when the only problem was the price. So here's the real takeaway for sellers across Orange County, Riverside, and Corona. This market rewards good homes, good locations, and good strategies. If a sale is on the horizon, the goal right now is not to just list it, it's to launch correctly, with right pricing, right prep, and the right visuals and timing based on what buyers in the area are actually doing right now. If you want the real number for what a home could sell for in today's market, give me a call or shoot me a message. I'll prepare a custom market analysis for you at no charge.